Welcome to Great Day at 9 on this exciting Monday. So much going on.
So much going on.
The road to victory. We're going to see the Great American Eclipse.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
It's like an all-American day, right?
Yeah, April 8th. We've been waiting for it for months, and it's finally here. We're talking about the eclipse. We're talking about Yukon. We're talking about Nicole and the Lepa. How are you?
I'm great. How are you,
Good.
Scott Haney?
So psyched. Going to be at the Connecticut Science Center. We're going to leave here. Chief Meteorologist Mark Dixon is going to be doing the noon from there, and then we're going to be live. CBS,
just like old days.
Yeah, just like old days. CBS coverage will begin at 2, and then we're going to kick in at 3:25 for some local coverage.
Exciting.
So we're very excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. I'm trying to determine what I should do with George.
Bring the kids to the Connecticut Science Center.
Yeah? Okay.
I think you're going to have a good time.
I got to make sure Emmy gets up in time.
Oh, okay.
It might just be George and I. We'll see. We'll see.
Right.
But it's going to, I mean, it's going to be a great time, right?
Oh, yeah, and he's going to learn so much, and he's going to have an opportunity. I know he's young, but this will be one of those things that he'll remember.
That's what I keep thinking. I'm like, it's one of those moments, right? You want your kid to remember that you brought them somewhere to do something special. And
I think it's going to be terrific.
All right. We'll make memories later then with you guys.
Right, excellent. All right, let's talk weather, the all-important forecast.
Yeah.
It is delightful out there right now. Our First Alert Live radar scanning the state dry. Let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast. Completely cloud-free out there right now. You might see a little cirrus cloud from time to time, but here's this afternoon, and I just ran the clock down through 5 p.m., so we're pretty good, right? Southwest Connecticut, a little bit of cloud coverage. There'll be high clouds, but I think the highest clouds hold off until after about 4 p.m., so that would bode well for a viewing of the Great American Eclipse at 3:27 this afternoon. Now, tonight, some partial cloudiness, and then tomorrow is an outstanding day of weather with temperatures approaching the 70-degree mark. So for the rest of today, we're talking about, look at these numbers.
Wow. 65.
I know you're looking at a little bit of cloud coverage there. Those are high clouds. Again, they shouldn't preclude the viewing. And then high clouds warmer today than yesterday. A few clouds warm tomorrow. Almost 70 degrees, and then Wednesday clouds and showers make a return. It's not going to be a washout. And then Thursday into Friday, we've issued a first alert for more rain and wind. Thursday night specifically into Friday, we'll have more on that coming up on Eyewitness News at noon.
All right, stinks we're talking about rain, but you know what? Doesn't matter because we did not want rain for today, and we did not get it.
We did not get it.
And we're not getting it. Yeah. We're just hours away, as we've been saying, from the Great American Eclipse, and the path of totality comes so close to Connecticut.
We sent First Alert meteorologist Mike Slifer up to Presque Isle, Maine, where the moon will completely cover the sun right in the middle of the afternoon. Mike, this is pretty exciting.
Scott, Nicole, I am pumped to be here. It's about 40 degrees, give or take, but you'll notice behind me, blue skies. We're expecting clear conditions here for the peak of the eclipse, which happens right around 3:30. We'll go into totality just after 3:32, and it will last for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and by 3:35, the moon will begin to move away, and we'll start to see the sun return. We're expecting high temperatures today here to be around 55 degrees. 55 clear skies. Really could not have asked for a better forecast. We spoke to some people at the hotel yesterday evening. They had flown in from Omaha, Nebraska. They said that they had booked flights to St. Louis, to Texas, and to Portland, Maine, and ultimately settled on Portland, Maine, given the forecast. Here's some video, too, from our drive up yesterday. We noticed quite a few out-of-state license plates, and as we got north into Maine, we had people who were driving campers. We had people hauling trailers. There were a bunch of different vehicles that were working their way north. Where we're located right now in Presque Isle is at the Aroostook Center Mall. There are 5 designated star viewing areas in Presque Isle. These are designated by the city itself. These will all have access to restrooms and trash facilities and things like that. Currently, not too many people here. Some workers here at the mall. The mall itself does not open for another hour. That opens at 10 o'clock this morning. But we are expecting to see this fill up, and we're going to do some other exploring around the city, too. We've heard that UMaine in Presque Isle is holding a viewing event as well. There are some fairgrounds here where we're expecting to see a few more people, too. We've seen some people drive by and sort of wave as they work their way through some out-of-state plates and then turn around and head back to other parts of the city. But we're going to continue to show you what we're experiencing here in Presque Isle as the day goes on. And we also want to mention that we have our solar eclipse glasses handy, but being under the path of totality, we'll actually be able to safely take these off during totality to really be able to soak it all in. And we, of course, will be bringing you some live coverage again at noon from what we're experiencing here in Presque Isle, as well as during totality itself in our 3:30 to 4 o'clock special half half hour. In Presque Isle, meteorologist Mike Slifer, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Wow, that seems like so adventurous.
Right?
How you can take your glasses off if you're there.
Yeah, keep them on here in Connecticut.
Yes, please. Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to hear from your eye doctor.
Exactly.
We will, of course, have continuous coverage of the Great American Eclipse today, including live coverage from 2 to 4. So be sure to join us right here on Channel 3.
Now, if you can't make it to the path of totality by this afternoon, you can still enjoy the eclipse right here at home.
Oh, yeah. At Southern Connecticut State University in New Haven, officials are holding events open to students and the public, including a live stream of the eclipse from Cleveland.
Oh, that's cool.
Shown right inside the campus planetarium. Experts will also hold a guided viewing at the Rock Garden on campus with viewing glasses provided.
In Norfolk, you can watch the eclipse from the town ball field on Mountain Road. Astronomers will have advanced equipment on hand to enhance the experience.
And in Waterford, families are invited to come on down to Camp Harkness to watch. They'll have refreshments.
Yum.
You can eat from 3 different food trucks there, and you can really learn all about the eclipse as it relates to the ocean's tides.
Yeah, I heard Marcy all morning talking about it. I thought she was saying free food trucks, but she was saying three food trucks. 3 food trucks. All right. Most of these events start at 1:30. Just head to the WFSB app or our website to get all the info you need.
Plus, we can't forget today's viewing party at the Connecticut Science Center,
Woo!
which is where we will check in with Marcy Jones in just a moment for all those details.
All right, the wait is nearly over. Tonight, the UConn Huskies play the Purdue Boilermakers, and in the NCAA final, this is going to be so exciting.
So exciting. But you don't need to be in Phoenix to get a slice of the action and experience that excitement. There's going to be a huge viewing party right on Pratt Street in Hartford tonight ahead of tip-off at 9:20.
9:20.
That's so hard for us to watch.
Oh, yeah, I might have to stay up.
Are you
All
going
right.
to?
I don't know. Well, I may set my alarm, take a little nap, and then get up.
That's like 4 hours
I know.
before we have to get up.
All right, the championship game will be shown on a giant LED screen, and there's going to be plenty of food and drink specials at Vaughn's, Sunbury Restaurant, Sorella, and Urban Lodge.
Wow, that is awesome that
Yeah,
they're
it
doing
really is.
that.
That's fun. So much fun.
And it's going to be an exciting night as UConn fights for back-to-back titles.
Get 'em.
For the first time in 17 years. Yesterday, the Huskies had a day off between games after beating Alabama in the Final Four. But as Channel 3 sports anchor Mark Robbins explains, that day off was anything but a day off. Take a look.
What a Sunday it was for the UConn Huskies. No day of rest for this program, not with a big game tonight against Purdue for the national championship. In fact, Sunday started maybe even earlier as far as activities than some other days during this NCAA tournament, as Dan Hurley had to get dressed, bring his entire family to a brunch in downtown Phoenix because he was awarded the Naismith Coach of the Year.
You know, it's been a central figure in my life, and you have a Hall of Fame father that taught you the ins and outs of it, every aspect of coaching, and you know, it's your passion, and I guess I was raised to do this.
Hurley quickly changed clothes and then brought his team to State Farm Stadium. One more meeting with the media and another full practice on the floor, closed to everybody, but a chance for Coach Hurley and the Huskies to prepare for Zach Edey and the Purdue Boilermakers.
He's just so dominant in the post. You know, he's able to finish over both shoulders. So, you know, I just got to be real careful with the foul trouble. You know, wall up as best I can, and I just got to realize, he's going to make a few shots, and I got to be all right with that.
So the national title game is coming up later tonight, and keep this in mind: UConn is 5-0 when playing for the national title. In Glendale, Arizona, at the Final Four, Mark Robbins, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
Exciting.
I know. Oh, so exciting. We're gonna get the notification when we wake up in the morning at 2
Absolutely.
a.m.
I think I might be waking up a little bit between 9:30
You think
and
so?
9 to 10, 11.
Just like tap it in just to see
Just to
what the
see.
latest
It's
is.
very exciting.
It is.
I have
It
goosebumps.
is. I know. It's amazing. So they're going to be hosting that watching party. You can watch there. At Gamble tonight, doors open at 7:30.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.